back to Prime News on HLN. We'll continue our conversation about little Nevaeh Buchanan. Basically, we're hoping for a miracle at this point. We're talking to her father, Shane Nevaeh, also Mike Brooks. And before we go on, a gentleman by the name of Guy Brickley made the discovery, the grisly discovery of remains of a child, it seems, by a riverbank, a child's body encased in cement. He appeared on the Nancy Grace show. Here were his thoughts.
I proceeded to literally sit on the rocks and put my feet on the concrete as a place to sit to fish, while my father was over on the other side of the area that we were fishing on. And slowly but surely, I was smelling things and asked him if he smelt it. I then proceeded to scrape the little chunks that had cracked off with my toe, and that's when a small area of skin was visible to both myself and my father, and we immediately packed up our gear and moved to the top of the hill and called 911.
Again, that was Guy Brickley on the Nancy Grace show. We're taking your calls, 1-877-TEL-HLN. Peggy in Pennsylvania. Hi, Peggy, your comment or question here?
Yes, I have two of them, and I'll try to make them real brief.
Okay.
The first one is, did anyone look at the possibility that the mother could have done this because the husband is a sex offender, and she wanted to be with the husband?
The boyfriend?
So, and rather than be with the child, so she did this. And the second one is that I am so outraged of turning on the television and hearing of all these children dying. I think the mayors and the governors of the city and states should get together, and I think there should be surveillance cameras on every utility pole, outside every daycare center, outside every school where there are children. And
Peggy, I can hear your passion, and and I can. You know, you hate to say it, but doesn't it, you know, when we do these stories, it seems like we're getting to that point. Mike, from what you're seeing, and again, the mom, Jennifer Buchanan, says she's innocent. Right. We read that at the outset of the story. Do you see there's any way she's involved here?
You know, you really can't say. Again, you can't discount anybody in this case, Mike. She's saying, she's coming out and said she's innocent. They polygraphed her. You know, we really don't know what the results of that polygraph was. I'm sure law enforcement has spent a lot of time interviewing her. But you cannot discount anybody until you know, until they name a suspect. And hopefully they were, as I said, hopefully they were able to get some good evidence, you know, even from that concrete, and that might have helped maintain some of the evidence that may be on her clothing. Any kind of trace evidence, hairs and fibers, those kind of things.
Okay, and again, we're talking to Nevaeh's father, Shane Nevaeh. Shane, before we let you go, just thank you for coming on. I know it's got to be such a difficult time for you right now. How are you spending the time right now, Shane? Are you just waiting by the phone to find out whether or not it's Nevaeh?
Yeah, the apartment manager, she gave us an apartment to stay in because the first night, you know, we bought a tent and we're sleeping outside in the tent. But, yeah, I'm just, you know, sitting up here, you know, with my other kids, you know, just playing, you know, just living regular life as right now. But, yes, I am waiting by the phone for that phone call.
Yeah. Well, Shane, thanks for coming on. Try and stay strong. Once again, I want to let everybody know that Nancy Grace is going to be interviewing Nevaeh's mom, Jennifer Buchanan. That's coming up at 8 and 10 Eastern. Coming up on this program, a 14-year-old boy bullied by a gang.